Hello and welcome to your practice. My name is Stacey Fleming with Living Yoga Institute, and today we are looking at a beautiful twist called Half Lord of the Fishes pose. It's a long name but a fun pose. So if you're ready to get started, take a nice comfortable seat, maybe sit on top of some blocks or a bolster. Bring the hands onto the lap, let the knees drop down heavy, find length through the spine, close the eyes, and let's take a few breaths here. Nice big breath in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Keep with these full breaths. Let the right ear find the right shoulder. And then tuck the chin, drop down and around, over to the left. Down, around, over to the right. You can stay with these half circles, or you can take a full circle if that feels okay in the neck. And then go the other way. And then just tuck the chin, drop the head down, stretch the back of the neck. And then send the chin up towards the ceiling, stretch the front. Bring the head back to center. Give the shoulders a few rolls up and back. Just let the shoulders relax down. Ground the sit bones, lengthen the arms out to the side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Again, inhale, stretch it out and up. Exhale, heart center. One more. Inhale, stretch it out and up. Exhale, heart center. This time you're going to open the arms up like cactus. Draw the shoulder blades back. As you inhale, you're going to let the heart lift. And then exhale, make fists, draw the elbows down towards the belly as you round the spine. So we inhale, open up, reach those fingers. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, curl. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And then come on, sit up. And let's come on to all fours. So move that prop out of the way. Find your tabletop position. Spread those fingers wide, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We'll flow through cat-cow as you inhale. Belly will drop, heart and tailbone lifts. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And then just draw the sit bones down to the heels. Let the forehead rest. Pause here. And then hug the elbows in towards each other as you inhale, pull yourself through and then up, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, draw the sit bones down. 2 more. Inhale, pull yourself through. Exhale, draw it down. Last one. Inhale through. Exhale, draw it down. Okay, come back into that tabletop position. You're going to curl the toes under. Make sure those fingers are spread wide and start to lift the hips up. Hug the belly in. Find length through the spine. Come into your downward dog. From here, you can pedal out the legs, straightening one leg, really reaching through the hip, and then the other. Take 2 more breaths. Eventually finding some stillness. Then you can look towards the hands and step or hop to the top of your mat. Hands on shins, inhale, half lift, find length. Bend the knees, exhale, fold. 1 more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Linger here. You might grab opposite elbows. Let the torso lengthen. Give the head a little shake. And release the arms, shift away into the heels, keep the knees bent, and start to roll all the way up. Inhale, stretch the arms. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Bend the knees, inhale, sweep it up. And then exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step it back. You can always drop the knees to the ground. You're in your plank pose. Take another breath in. Shift the weight forward as you exhale, elbows hug in, lower through chaturanga or all the way. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Shine the heart. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward dog. Lengthen the spine. One more breath here. Okay. You can walk your feet just a little wider. And then you're going to keep your left hand grounded. You can see if you can pick up your right hand, look to your left foot, and you can either take the back of the leg, the calf, or all the way to that left ankle. You look underneath that left arm as you find a gentle twist really strong through that left arm. Inhale, bring it back. Look to that right ankle. Exhale, left hand reaches for right leg or somewhere along it, maybe all the way to the ankle. Look underneath that right arm and twist. Nice. Come on back. One more breath in your downward dog. And we'll drop it down. Knees come to the ground, big toes touch. Walk the hands forward, forehead rests. Come on up. From here, you're just going to sweep the legs forward. Okay. So you're first going to let that left leg get nice and long. You're going to bend the right knee and bring the foot to the inside of that left leg. So my hips are still forward, and I'm going to energize this left leg by drawing the heel down. Now, if this is uncomfortable and you can't sit up straight in this position, then by all means, just take something underneath the bump, which will give those hips a little more lift so you can find that length in the spine as we fold forward. So you can use a pillow, anything you have at home, but we want those sit bones grounded, that spine long. You're going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, you can just walk the hands forward in front of you. This might be enough here. If you have the space, you can always take the foot, but notice I'm not letting myself fully round. I've got that length, that lower belly's hugged in, and the sit bones are drawing back, so I'm feeling this nice stretch through the back of that left leg. The knee can always be bent if that's where we're working. All good. You can always pull the toes towards you to get into the calf. We're just going to breathe here. Taking it a little further if you've got it, and hold last 3 breaths. And then come on up. Okay, from here, you're going to take your right knee up into center. And now you're going to cross it over that left leg. We're just going to pause. We'll do it twice. So for now, keep that left leg long. I personally like to wrap the arm around the leg. Some people like to cactus the elbow. But for this first one, let's just try wrapping the arm. We want to think about the knee moving towards the opposite shoulder. So right knee towards left shoulder. I want to sit up nice and tall. So you're just going to take your right hand onto the sacrum, onto the flat part of the low back. I'm going to think about drawing that knee in as I draw my chest forward, pancaking myself, taking a nice breath in, sitting nice and tall, and then exhale, start to twist towards the right. Think about that right sit bone really anchoring as I draw the knee up and away. Now from here, just lightly let those right fingertips find the ground to encourage you to sit even taller. We're twisting from the inside out, so feel it start from the waist, ripple up through the spine, and then the last bit is the gaze behind you if you have that space. And then we come all the way back. You can always take a little counter twist. And we'll switch sides. So your right leg's going to go long, ground that heel, and you're going to bend the left knee, take the foot to the inside of that left or that right leg. Ground those sit bones, grow nice and tall, take an inhale, and then as you exhale, walk yourself forward. Find that length through the spine, drawing the sit bones back, chest reaches, maybe you take the foot, pull the toes towards you, take Any variation that feels best for you. You can always bend the knee. And if you have some space, go a little deeper for the last 3 breaths here. And then slowly walk yourself up. Again, this knee is going to come up, foot will plant, and readjust yourself as you need. And then foot is going to cross the body. So now that left foot's on the right side of the body. Plant it down. We've still got that right heel grounded. I'm going to sit nice and tall. I'm going to wrap my right arm around this leg. So left knee to right shoulder this time. Left hand's going to go on the sacrum. We take an inhale to grow long through the spine. And then as you exhale, twisting from the waist, from the inside out, up along the spine, towards the left. If you have the space, then we can let the gaze look behind us. You can always take those left fingertips to the ground just to support, to sit tall, not to lean back. We're not letting the back round. We're keeping that length, so it's much healthier with this twist. One more breath here. And again, you can always take a little counter twist. Give those legs a shake out. Okay, so right knee is going to bend once again. And you're going to cross it over. You can stay with that same variation, or this time you're going to bend that bottom leg. So we're kind of in this little pretzel, and the left foot is beside the hip. So both sit bones are still grounded. Again, you can wrap the arm around that leg, thinking about knee, right knee to left shoulder, or you can try cactusing that arm so that the elbow comes to the front of the thigh. But if you need to round to do that, then we've gone too far. So we have to stay sitting up nice and straight, right hand on the low back. We take that inhale, grow long, and then exhale, twist. From the waist up, keeping the right sit bone grounded, draw the shoulder blades back, and you might look behind you. Again, right fingertips can always come to the ground for support. And come all the way back. And we'll switch sides, so give those legs a little shake out. Okay. And then this time, the right leg's going to bend, and it's going to cross over. I was right the first time. Left leg's going to bend and cross over. Right leg is going to be on the bottom. We'll get all pretzeled up here, all twisted. Okay, so right leg's on the bottom, left leg's on the top. And make sure those sit bones are grounded. You can always stay with that leg long. You can cactus the elbow or take the wrap, it's up to you. Sit tall, ground the sit bones, left hand on the low back, take an inhale, and then exhale, twist from the waist up, inside out. Gaze can look behind. Nice deep twist. One more breath. And slowly come back. Give those legs a little shake out, and we're going to come straight to our backs now. Come on down, knees can hug in. You can rock side to side, massage that low back. Feel the heaviness, the shoulders on the mat. And we'll move into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So take up space, starfish out, close the eyes, and you can just let the head rock side to side a few times. And eventually let the head settle in. And surrender. Of course, you're welcome to stay here and linger a little longer. If you're ready, wiggle into the fingers, into the toes, and inhale, stretch the arms overhead. And exhale, roll onto your side, come on up, and let's find a nice seat. Bring the hands to heart center, bow the head. Take some time for gratitude, appreciation for this time on your mat. Bring the thumbs to the third eye. Thank you so much for sharing this practice. Namaste.